What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with another A to Z of Ark, and today we are taking a look at none other than the MORELLATOPS. Now guys, the MORELLATOPS is found across multiple arks such as Scorched Earth, Ragnarok, Extinction, Crystal Isles, and Lost Island. These guys will be found in the desert biomes as well as open field lands where you can actively find them grazing. Now, in order to tame these, they are a simple knockout tame. However, you will generally find them in herds as well. Now, if you are starting out on any of the maps that they are found on, you can utilize Boomerang because these are generally geared towards early survival. However, if you are further into the game, you can lose a long neck as well as tranquilizing arrows or darts. Now, generally, if they're not in a pack, they will run away from you when you start trying to trank them or attack them. So just follow them around, keep tranking them until they eventually knock out. Now, if they are in a pack, they will turn and attack you because they're pretty much little scaredy cats on their own, but when they're in their, herd, when they're in their herd, they will turn and attack you. Now, once you've knocked it out successfully, all you need to do is feed it simple kibble. If you do not have access to simple kibble, you can then go ahead and feed it Mijo berries or then the other berries. I would recommend Mijo berries, though. You probably don't need to really waste too much kibble on these guys because they are a simple herbivore tame. Now, you can also drink water from them if they have been near a watering hole. So this is great for surviving out on the Scorched Earth desert or even on the Ragnarok desert side of things. Now, once you've successfully tamed up your MORELLATOPS, you're ready to saddle it up. Now, its saddle is learned at level 11. That's right, level 11. That makes it even sooner than the trike because these guys are designed to be the alternative on Scorched Earth, and their saddle requirements are very easy. 80 fiber, 140 hide, and 30 wood. So I would heavily recommend getting yourselves a MORELLATOPS if you are starting out on one of those maps because these guys are amazing. Now, once you're successfully riding it, the MORELLATOPS has a couple of good things going for it. Obviously, it is a berry gatherer. It is also a thatch gatherer and a cactus sap gatherer. Now, you can currently see here there are two different attacks that the MORELLATOPS is able to pull off. A primary attack, which is a headbutt, which also does deal a slight knockback to creatures. This can potentially save you from dying to raptors, rexes, carnos, anything strong like that. Because of that knockback attack, you can prevent dinos from attacking you. Now, his secondary attack is also very powerful as well. It affects it in an area around the MORELLATOPS, and it does deal more damage than the primary attack. So do keep that in mind. Now, these guys are relatively fast on the land. You can see there that they are able to, well, not at the moment anyway, because we are slowed by Lymantria dust. There we go. You can see there they are relatively fast and they do keep up a pretty good move speed. Now, like I said, they do gather berries as well, and you can see there both abilities will gather berries successfully for you. So keep that in mind as well. Now, the thatch and wood side of things, they're decent at gathering both of those. Obviously, you know, if you've got other tames, you wouldn't really want to use them for the wood, but thatch, they're definitely, I would heavily recommend them for that because they just gather a lot of it. Now, like I mentioned earlier, the knockback attack, very effective at dealing with carnivores. You can see here this raptor was not even able to get close enough to us to damage us, and we could just keep it at bay and defeat it. Now, these guys can also act as a portable water jar. You can see there that the water meter is 0 out of 750. If we walk into some water, the MORELLATOPS will drink some water and it will fill up that water meter. Then when you're exploring, you can simply drink out of the MORELLATOPS's hump, I guess, and you can also fill your water containers and water tanks from your inventory. So the MORELLATOPS is very good at keeping you hydrated, which is always important in the desert. Now, other than that, the MORELLATOPS unfortunately doesn't really have too many other uses. It is mainly used for that early game survival and just gathering berries and thatch. Now, I would recommend bringing this guy alongside a thorny dragon and stuff like that because the thorny dragons are also found in the deserts alongside the MORELLATOPS, and they are very good at harvesting wood. So utilizing the MORELLATOPS and the thorny dragon together can result in you getting quite a lot of resources. As well as that, the MORELLATOPS is capable of harvesting the multiple plants found across Scorched Earth, such as the silk plants, the rare mushroom plants, and the rare flower plants. As well as that, they're also really good at gathering cactus sap found on the cactus trees. So this guy is definitely one of the first creatures you want to tame up on Scorched Earth, but they're pretty incredible, and honestly, they're one of my favorite creatures. I know it's weird considering these guys are like practically half camels, but they're definitely well and truly worth it. So guys, that is pretty much everything about the Morellatops that you will need to know. So let me know whether or not you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more, and I will catch you in the next one.